Welcome back to SB Nation. I'm Amy K. Nelson, and the U.S. men's basketball team made its debut in London on Sunday, handily beating the French 98-71. Group play continues on Tuesday, when the U.S. will take on the always dangerous Tunisia. For more on the team's win and its busy week ahead, here's our own Ben Golliver.
Well, it's 1 down and 7 to go for USA basketball, who looks to defend their 2008 gold medal from the Beijing Olympics in London for 2012. How'd they get it done in their debut game? Well, it was pretty simple. 98-71 win over France, who is considered one of the better teams in the tournament. The USA really had no problem with them. It was a close game for about a quarter, but from there, the USA blew it open. And they really stuck to their same script that they've been going through the pre-Olympics exhibition games with, and that's play pressure defense, get out in transition, and then finish, in spectacular fashion, whether that's getting to the free throw line in transition, drawing fouls, whether that's making, layups, dunks, what have you. Easy buckets is the way that USA has gotten things done so far, and that continued against France. They actually had 27 assists on 31 baskets, even though they didn't shoot the ball that well from the field. That gives you a sense for where their points are coming from. It's all assisted stuff. It's all LeBron James orchestrating. It's all Chris Paul orchestrating. It's the ball movement. It's open shots, and it's guys knocking it down when they do get open. That's a tough formula for almost anyone to contend with, and France really wasn't up to it. Not only do they not have the similar level of talent, and no one does in this tournament, but they didn't have the discipline or the system necessary to deal with the kind of pressure and to be steady enough in the face of adversity. And you can write that, chalk that up to a lot of different reasons, whether it's the off-court distractions with Tony Parker, whether it's the absence of Joakim Noah because of his injury, whether it's just simply, not having enough time to play together. They just weren't ready. They looked unprepared, and the USA clocked them. No question about it. Now, where does the USA go from here? Well, they're going to continue group play for the next week or so. They have 4 more games, and actually the schedule sets up pretty favorably. They've got Tunisia, then Nigeria, then Lithuania, and on paper, Lithuania is sort of a traditional power. It's always one of the names you want to watch out for. They got clocked by Argentina in their opening game, so you figure USA should be able to take care of them as well. After those 3 games, which are probably going to be a little bit easier, they will face the Argentinians in the last game of group play. That should be another test. The Argentinians are led by Manu Ginobili and Luis Scola, obviously proven NBA players, guys who are maybe a little bit past their prime, but still, playing on a very high level and in a system and with teammates that they're familiar with. So that's going to be certainly a big test for the United States. After that is the quarterfinal round. There'll be 3 games, and they'll go for the gold medal. And the 2 teams really coming out of the other group that they won't face until that round potentially, that could give them a real challenge, would be Spain and Russia. Now, I think both these teams have some skill, some NBA level skill obviously, and then also systems that could give the USA some problems. Spain obviously made the 2008 gold medal final. They're familiar foes for the United States. They're going to be an inside-out approach with the Gasol brothers and Serge Ibaka. They've got a bunch of talent in the backcourt. It's all about whether those guys are playing on the same page, playing motivated, and getting the most of everybody they can. It's tough, only one basketball in that squad, and no Ricky Rubio to dish it around. Are they able to keep everybody happy? I think that's the big question mark for Spain. With Russia, it's all about amazing ball movement, and player movement as well. Off the ball, these guys cut, relentlessly. Andrei Kirilenko shot 14 for 17 in their opener against Great Britain, which was a 20-point blowout victory. So that gives you a sense for how easy they're scoring points. They got some great backcourt play and just a balanced, tough team, a team that's not going to wilt from the moment. So it's not going to be a cakewalk for the United States, but at the same time, after the opener, they really look like they are the prohibitive favorites still. They handled a team that should be one of the top 4 or 5 teams in this tournament in France with absolutely no problems. It's going to get tougher, but still, all systems go here for USA gold medal. So be sure to follow along all of our Olympics coverage on sbnation.com/NBA, and be sure to check out SB Nation on YouTube.